Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You are watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
The A's looking to raise an additional $550 million for the team's new ballpark coming to the Las Vegas Strip. Good Wednesday morning. Thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Let's get into your top stories. A defense lawyer for Metro Sergeant Kevin Menon says his client is concerned a search of his home may have been a retaliatory move. Menon has been accused of illegal detentions and of possessing child sexual abuse material. In the latest twist, according to attorneys and records, authorities searched his home in an investigation that appears to be focused on whether he recorded a person's private area without consent. Defense attorney Robert Draskevich said Menon was, quote, deeply concerned the search was in retaliation after filings last week, including one that he said he was trying to fight a culture of racism and excessive force. Metro and the Clark County DA's office did not immediately respond to requests for comment, and a chief deputy DA said he could not comment. As the stipends for teachers in special education and Title I schools come to an end, a new bill in the Nevada legislature could revive extra compensation for hard-to-fill positions. Assembly Speaker Steve Yeager sponsored Assembly Bill 398, saying it provided a, quote, targeted solution to address teacher vacancies. Title I schools are low-income schools that receive federal funding and have far higher teacher vacancies. CCSD educators who were eligible to receive a $5,000 stipend this year recently found out they will not receive the full amount due to funds running out. A former Las Vegas Metro Police captain named in the lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs says he has documentation to prove he wasn't in California when the alleged assault happened. The lawsuit alleges that John Pelletier, who is now chief of the Maui Police Department in Hawaii, helped cover up a 2018 California sex assault and kidnapped 2 witnesses. Pelletier said in a statement that he, quote, never visited the city of Orinda or Contra Costa County, California, when the alleged incident happened on March 23, 2018. A Maui spokesperson provided personal account statements with Pelletier's name showing transaction in Las Vegas on that day. Another record appeared to show that Pelletier made an in-person payment at a 24-hour fitness in Las Vegas that morning. To read more about this story, you can visit lvrj.com. Moving on to your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunshine and light winds for your Wednesday, starting off your morning with temperatures in the 50s, going into the 60s by 1 p.m., and we are expecting a high around 65 degrees today. Partly cloudy skies are in the forecast for the next 3 days, 73 degrees Thursday, increasing to 77 by Friday, and possibly hitting the 80s for this weekend. We can expect overnight lows in the high 40s and 50s. Let's get into your business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. With plans to begin construction on their new stadium between April and June, the A's are working on bringing in investors and looking to raise up to $550 million for the team's $1.75 billion ballpark. In return, the investors would be given an equity stake in the Major League Baseball club tied to their investment in the ballpark project, according to a source with knowledge of the process. The Fisher family, which owns over 95% of the A's, would pay any amount that is short of the $550 million investor contribution goal. The A's will play their next 3 seasons in the minor league ballpark in Sacramento, with plans to begin playing in Vegas in 2028.
Now for a sports update brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. No NCAA tournament for UNLV. I'm Dominic Dubois with your sports update. With the Lady Rebels not being selected to dance, how does head coach Lindy LaRocque view the decision?
We're disappointed because we were the ones left out, but it's hard to be mad at these other teams. There's great basketball out there, and so when there's tough decisions to be made, that means there's great teams, great coaches, great players, and so, I'm going to be watching a lot of these games because there's stuff to learn, to be motivated by.
LaRocque and her Lady Rebels take on Hawaii in the WBIT Thursday.
In your health news, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. At a time when children are increasingly choosing energy drinks over water, a local company is using the power of storytelling to show the importance of hydration. Las Vegas-based Multipeer launches the third issue of its popular Dewey, the clean water superhero comic series. This time, they're tackling the growing issue of sugary and energy drink consumption among kids. Studies show more than half of children and teens in the U.S. are not drinking enough water. The comic book portrays water as the original and best energy source through a superhero narrative.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Duke is a -115 favorite at the Circa Sportsbook to win the East Regional in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Alabama is 4-1 and Arizona is listed at +735 to advance. In the Midwest region, top seeded Houston is a +110 favorite with Tennessee +350 and Gonzaga at 9-1. Number 1 seed Auburn is a +105 favorite to win the South region with Michigan and State following up behind at +475 and Iowa State at 6-1. Florida is -120 to win the West Regional, followed by Texas Tech at +485 and St. John's at 6-1. Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos SCN Sports. Download the app today. Lonnie Johnson Jr. introduced to the media last week at Raiders HQ, sporting a piece of jewelry on his neck that sparked questions. He shares a story from his childhood to explain its meaning.
It's crazy, it's Lotto, but everybody probably say like the rapper Lotto. No, it's not her. My dad, his name was Lotto growing up, and he gave me that because I found some money. It's crazy that I'm in Vegas now in Lotto, so now if I hit the Lotto now, I was just playing.
Johnson joins another free agent signing with the Raiders and Jeremy Chin back in the secondary.
In your lifestyle news, the city of Henderson is celebrating Hawaiian Pride with a free art exhibition. Vegas is known as the Ninth Island, and the exhibition is called Our Ninth Island Art of the Hawaiian Diaspora, which represents the experiences and culture of Hawaiian heritage.
So learn about all these amazing local artists that come from that heritage and that have a lot to share about their culture and about their experience as people here in the Valley.
A reception celebrating the exhibit is scheduled for March 30th at 4 p.m., followed by the Sounds of Hawaii concert at the Water Street Plaza. To get tickets, you can visit thecityofhenderson.com. You can also check out the exhibition through May 12th. Moving on to your entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The new experience, Rolling Stone presents Amplified at Illuminarium, shares stories and images from the biggest music artists and bands of all time. Let's go to our LVRJ entertainment columnist, John Katsilamidis, for more details.
It's a rock show like no other. Rolling Stone presents Amplified at Illuminarium at Area 15. It's on right now. We have thousands of licensed photographs, videos, and song samples covering Elvis Presley all the way through Beyonce and Taylor Swift and everyone in between. This is going to be Illuminarium's residency production for the foreseeable future, and the folks at Rolling Stone are counting on the love of classic rock and roll to carry the show.
That's it for your 7 at 7 a.m. news update. You can watch us Monday through Friday on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Don't forget to join us tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock V Injury Law.